What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got some more NBA news to talk about with you guys, and in this video I've got another interesting one, Golden State Warriors news to kind of talk about with you guys. This time it's actually currently being reported that Tyrese Haliburton has emerged as the #1 point guard on the Warriors board, and this is currently being reported by Connor Letterinu. I've got no idea how to say his last name. I've absolutely butchered it, I already know, but again, apologies for that. But again, this is just extremely interesting in my opinion. It kind of brings up the question on why the Golden State Warriors would be looking to try and do this again. Maybe they will fall down in the draft, but I believe they actually have the best odds of getting the #1 pick in the draft right now, and most likely they will actually fall down to pick the most they could probably fall down to is like pick 5 at this point. And I definitely think Haliburton is probably going to be that type of player that will be, maybe towards pick 7 to 15 type of player. I don't ever see him going in the top 5. I think there's definitely a lot better players that will definitely go in the top 5. So again, I'm not exactly liking this one too much. But if maybe they actually decide to get a trade off where they can actually move down in the draft and get like maybe a pick 12 or something like that, maybe a player like Haliburton would actually be really nice. But there's been reports as well that they're interested in James Wiseman and LaMelo Ball. And I definitely recommend going and checking those videos out if you haven't already. It's just a very, very weird thing to me that they're interested in so many point guards. I think they should definitely be set on drafting Onyeka Okongwu. For those of you who don't know who Onyeka is, pretty much he's a 6'9" power forward that also plays center. He's a very, very versatile, type of player, playing that, again, power forward / center position, but he's very good at interior defense and just getting all around the ground, kind of like a Amari Stoudemire type of player, and I'd say Tristan Thompson a little bit as well, just the small ball type of center kind of aspect. And especially considering we've seen Golden State Warriors like to really play that small ball type of center for a lot. I mean, in the last 5 to 10 years, when have they really had a tall center? They've had Andrew Bogut for a little bit, but we've seen them, start players like Kevon Looney and Draymond Green at center. I've literally seen them roll out Andre Iguodala at center, and even Kevin Durant as well. It's just a very interesting thing. They never go really tall at all, and that's why I couldn't see them taking a player like James Wiseman, but why I think Onyeka Okongwu would actually be so good. So that's why I definitely think they should, keep their pick and definitely not trade down to get someone like Haliburton. But for all we know, they've literally got no interest in point guards whatsoever. Pretty much, saying that they're interested in Haliburton is just kind of saying, well, yeah, he's their #1 on their draft board, but they most likely won't ever come close to getting him unless some ridiculous trade came out where they actually did get a nice starting center that they were interested in and kind of fit their type of lineup. And then they could, of course, maybe select Haliburton at a pick 12 situation or something like that. Nothing's really saying that they are going to draft him at all. It's kind of just saying, yeah, he's the #1 point guard on their board, which could aka mean, yes, maybe he's in front of LaMelo Ball, but he's also probably behind 5 players, and those 5 players will probably be, Onyeka Okongwu will definitely be above him on the list. James Wiseman will definitely be above him on the list. Obi Toppin as well, a power forward. He will probably be. Denny Avdija, I think, will definitely be, higher on the list. Just pretty much all forwards and centers, I definitely think will be higher than most of these point guards that they're obviously interested in. Again, we've seen that they're interested in players like LaMelo Ball. We've obviously heard as well, maybe even Anthony Edwards is at top of their draft thing and all that type of stuff. And I may even make a video to kind of just talking about, are they still interested in Anthony Edwards? Definitely let me know if you guys would like to see that. But it's just a very, very interesting thing by the Golden State Warriors that, yeah, we know that they need a center and power forward, really, because, yeah, Draymond Green's probably going to play power forward, but it would be nice if they got that center that could play also backup power forward type of minutes, because, Eric Pascal can also play, I guess, he can run the small forward, even though I do like him at the power forward quite a bit as well. So mainly just a center that can provide big minutes. I definitely think Onyeka Okongwu and James Wiseman can provide 25 to 30 minutes per night at these starting positions. There's also players like, Marquise Chris that will be running maybe 15 to 20 minutes per night as well next season, which I think is definitely going to be extremely interesting to maybe even see. But again, Haliburton's a weird one, and one I definitely didn't really expect to kind of see. I don't exactly really know that much about Tyrese Haliburton as well. I've seen that there's been a couple comments that are just saying he's a discount Lonzo Ball. I mean, I believe he's 6'5", can play that point guard / shooting guard type of position. I'm pretty sure he was, averaging like 12.5 to 13 points per game or something like that. But the thing that stood out to me was he was averaging like, I think it was 5 assists and 6 rebounds. So again, he does sound a little bit like, a discount version of LaMelo Ball that can get, a triple-double here and there. Just kind of good at everything. Obviously, considering he's a taller point guard / shooting guard, I definitely could see him, really being, he's got that defense factor like Lonzo Ball, and I do believe he is actually a pretty nice defender as well. I definitely, I don't really know exactly too much about him. I feel like he's kind of a dark horse type of player. Like, there isn't really exactly too much that most people know about him. There's a lot of point guards that are kind of seen above him, like, Theo Maledon, Cole Anthony, LaMelo Ball, so many players like that. But, yeah, I believe he was actually averaging 36.7 minutes per game, 41.9% from 3, on 82.2% from free throw. This man can hit a 3, I tell you, 41.9%, that's a pretty good accuracy with a 50.4 field goal. That's actually really nice. 6.5 assists, 5.9 rebounds, and 15.2 points. So they were actually higher numbers than what I thought they were. Yeah, that's definitely some Lonzo Ball type of numbers, just with a better 3-point accuracy, it does actually look like. And yeah, he's a sophomore, 175 pounds, I do believe, 6'5". Again, he's got the attributes. He just seems to be a really nice player here and there. And apparently he's the number 7 prospect. I definitely don't think he's the number 7 prospect. I think he could go in the top 10. But there's definitely, there's heaps of point guards above him, in my opinion. Killian Hayes, LaMelo Ball, Cole Anthony. I would think maybe even Theo Maledon as well. I think he may be better than RJ Hampton. But again, that's, 4 to 5 point guards / shooting guards that I definitely think could be above him right now when it does come to it. So I think he could be like a 12th pick type of player. And yeah, maybe, as I was saying, I don't think the Golden State Warriors are going to draft him. This is pretty much just saying that he's the number 1 point guard on their boards right now. And if, a crazy scenario, did come where they were able to get the 12th pick, do him in a trade maybe, then who knows, they might actually look to try and get him. But anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Definitely comment in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts and opinions on, the Golden State Warriors potentially being interested in Tyrese? Again, I definitely would really like to know all of your thoughts and opinions on this all down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my gaming channel and my IRL/vlog channel. Links for them will be in the description down below. And definitely go check out my podcast as well if you haven't already, where I talk about the latest NBA, AFL, NFL, sports-related content, all on there. Links for them in the description down below. And just subscribe to the channel for the latest sports content, all that type of stuff. But as I was saying, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.